This episode is sponsored by the Project Joy community. If you're ready to stop settling for just seeking joy and become joy itself, head over to projectjoylive.com today and now get ready for the show. Good Monday morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well today. You are watching Project Joy Live, and I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Super excited to be with you this beautiful Monday morning. We have beautiful weather on tap for us here in Mystic, Connecticut, and I'm excited for it. It's going to be gorgeous. It was a little bit warm yesterday. It is Memorial Day today, so I'm sending love to everyone who's celebrating Memorial Day today. But it's Memorial Day weekend here in the United States. So a lot of people were out and cooking and beaching and all kinds of stuff yesterday. And it was a little bit warm. It's going to be up into the 80s a few different days this week, which is, it's rather like usually Memorial, like unofficially starts summer here, but yeah, it's not the official first day of summer, but people like use it as the first day of summer. At any rate, it's so I'm surprised that it's going to be so warm already here, but I'm here for it. It's a lot of people out and about. There's a lot of people walking yesterday. Took a ride down by the beach yesterday with my youngest. She has not been well for a couple, like good week and a half, 2 weeks now. And so I wanted to take her for a little ride. And so I did that. And yeah, it was super fun. There were lots of people out and about, like I said, walking on the beach, and just gorgeous overall. So, I mean, that's a good thing, right? We have a lot to talk about today on Project Joy Live. It's just the title of the episode is just another Manic Monday because there's just a lot on tap that we have to talk about. You saw in the very beginning of the show, the Project Joy Live community, the doors are open, and I would love for you to join us because it's on a ridiculous special from now until the end of June, which is $22 a month. We do a monthly call. It is about being the joy, not just seeking the joy or looking for the joy or trying to create it from nothing. When you are it, you are the joy. So it's about leaning into that. And it's so funny how this happens when that is your focus. And I was on scrolling like I do in the morning, looking for anything news, anything that I want to talk about for the show. And I saw somebody else asking the question, what do you do to bring joy into your life? And I commented, like I do, I am the joy. Hashtag Project Joy Live, shameless plug. Okay. Because that's what we teach here. Okay. I am so passionate about this, you guys, seriously, because when we're trying to look for it outside of ourselves, it's a challenge. And that goes into what our joy formation. We do a joy formation every week in the Project Joy community. Our joy formation this week is something along that lines. I can't tell you because you're not in the community, but this is a really good thing because it's about that. It's within you. We got to stop looking for it outside of us, okay? Because it lives in here. So all of that being said, the doors are open. Go to projectjoylive.com, and you will see the button there to join the community on special. You get a copy of the Project Joy book when it comes out on July 4th. It's so much amazingness happening, and you get to be a part of it. So go join while it is on early bird. Also, we have an official network announcement this morning. We're sending lots of love this morning to Donnell and Angelique Jackson of Divine DNA as their show is on hiatus until further notice. I just want to say how much we appreciate them. We appreciate their candid look at relationships, and we send them so much love for their current endeavors. Just FYI, everything is good. They are fine. Just sometimes, you had to take a step back and focus on family. So just wanted to send them love this morning and remind you that you can watch all the replays of your favorite episodes with the Jacksons at thebreakthroughshownetwork.com. So make sure you do that. So sending them lots of love today. I want to head over to the comments. Let me know what is bringing you joy this morning, what you are grateful for today. And I'm going to check in over with the comments. Miss Brittany is here today. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Adam is here from across the pond. You have triggered me to sing the song. I already was listening to it this morning. Just FYI. I had it. I'm not going to say her name because she will start talking, device next to my computer, and I to get in my vibe before I do the show. And Brittany can actually attest to this because she is one of the ones that has been behind the scenes with me before I start the show. I jam out to all kinds of stuff to get in the joy vibe before the show in the morning. So that was, of course, the first song that I played this morning. Just another manic Monday. Oh, oh. And if you weren't singing it, you're singing it now. You're welcome. Joy is just being alive. Joy is just being alive. That's it. That's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. It's that simple. Let's see, what else do we have going on this morning? My joy today, I have a lot of joy today. I got to do a little cookout with the family yesterday. So that was nice. And my youngest is starting to be on the mend. I mentioned that she's been not well for a little while now. And yeah, it's good when that starts to come to an end because mom is exhausted. Mom's exhausted. Okay. So my joy is there today. Also, what else is bringing me joy? Lots of good things. My husband's waving at me from across the room. My husband always brings me joy. He does inappropriate things behind the camera that you guys just can't see. I'm sorry you can't see it. It's just there's a lot of joy there, though. That's all I'm going to tell you. And where is my bell? My bell is missing. And that would be Project Joy After Hours. Okay. All right. My joy is my beautiful view outside. If that is Susan and you're watching from inside the Project Joy community, make sure you click the link at the bottom of the description so that it gives StreamYard permission inside groups, and then I can see your face. FYI, if that's you. My other joy is I'm about to make poached eggs in my lovely air fryer. I didn't even know you could do that in the air fryer, but I don't eat eggs, so there's that. I didn't know you could do the air fryer does all the things, though. I'm just saying. Indeed, there are jams behind the scenes. There is jam and jelly behind the scenes. We do all the dancing, all the music back here. So what else do we have going on today? I want to talk about national days today because there's a lot happening, but we're going to do like we do on every one of these days, 3 times a year. We have a little Project Joy lesson for you today. So here in the United States, it is Memorial Day, as I mentioned. Memorial Day is celebrated the last Monday in May. Now, a lot of people are like, we want to honor everybody who are in the military today, but that is actually not what the day is about. Memorial Day is a day where we remember all men and women who have died while serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. So if someone was serving the country in a time of war and died during that service, that is who we remember on Memorial Day. Now, Veterans Day, which is celebrated November 11th each year, it honors all veterans of the uniformed services. What is a veteran? A person who served in active duty who was honorably discharged from the military. So, Memorial Day, we remember all those who have died while in service. Veterans Day, we remember all veterans who have served in active duty and were honorably discharged. And then we have a third day, which is Armed Forces Day. And that day is honoring those who are currently serving in any branch of the military. Okay. So that is our little, FYI, in case you didn't know, if you didn't know what the different days meant, like we have all of these different days for members of the armed forces, but there's different reasons, right? So, those are the different things. And today is Memorial Day. So people have also, as a side note, ended up using Memorial Day to remember all those who have died as well. So that's another way to look at Memorial Day as well. In addition, what else do we have going on today? It is National Paperclip Day. Anybody out there still use paper clips? Let me know if you still use paper clips. It celebrates a small but handy invention. Yes, even the paperclip has its own day of honor. The day celebrates the well-known piece of curved wire that keeps our papers together and helps us stay organized. While many have claimed earlier invention of the paperclip, according to the Early Office Museum, Samuel B. Fay received the first patent for a bent wire paperclip in the United States in 1867. The original invention of Fay's clip was to attach tickets to fabric. However, U.S. Patent 64,088 recognized that paper clips could also hold papers together. As many as 50 others received patents for similar designs before 1899. One other notable name receiving a patent for his paperclip design in the United States was Earlman J. Wright in 1877. At that time, he advertised his clip for use in fastening newspapers. So pretty cool. There were some different ones. And it always blows my mind when it comes to getting the patents for things, how you could shift something just a tiny little bit and now it's a completely different patent. Like, so whether it's holding together newspapers or clips on the fabric or something else, it's mind-blowing to me. It's very interesting. Also, it is International Day of UN Peacekeepers Day. So this is a day to pay tribute to all the men and women who have served and continue to serve in the United Nations peacekeeping operations and to honor the memory of those who have lost their lives in the cause of peace. So really awesome that there is that. I had no idea that was a day today, but this is an educational show, boys and girls. So that's what we're learning about this morning. So that's what's happening in our national days today. I want to show you a quick look at what's to come here in October in Southeastern Connecticut, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. It is Monday, Memorial Day here in the United States, May 29th, 2023. I want to remind you of this fabulousness that is happening in October 13th through 15th here in Southeastern Connecticut. We are having a Breakthrough Show Network weekend experience. So I would love for you to join us. You can head over to the link in the description of this video to get on our mailing list so that you're the first to learn about details of this incredible event. I also wanted to share with you about another fun fact, because we were talking about Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Armed Forces Day, is Canada Remembrance Day. So this actually happens on the same day as our Veterans Day here in the United States. It's November 11th, and it is a moment of silence for all men and women who have served and continue to serve during times of war, conflict, and bleed. So Canada just said, we're going to have a moment of silence for it all, and we're going to do it on the same day. That's what that is. It's Remembrance Day happening November 11th, the same day as our Veterans Day here in the United States, because this is an educational show. All right. I got to tell you about a couple different other things that are happening here on the Breakthrough Show Network this week. So coming up on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you've ever thought to yourself, I want to have a podcast, I want to have a show, I want to do what Jessica does, I want to be Oprah Winfrey, whatever it is that you thought about. Have you even had the fleeting thought that you want to host your own show? I want to encourage you to join me for this free webinar coming up on Thursday, June 1st, 2023 at 3 p.m. Eastern time here on the Breakthrough Show Network. So I put the link down in the comments for you guys so you can click it and get registered. Even if you can't come live, I would love for you to click that and get registered so that you can get the replay, because it is going to be amazing. We're going to have about an hour together where I'm going to share with you some of the things that my top 10 reasons why producing and hosting your own talk show might be your next best business move, or even your first business move. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. You'll get to ask all your burning questions about hosting a talk show and learn how being part of an all-inclusive network takes the guesswork out of your hosting experience. Let me tell you something. I had so much fun. If you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, so on TikTok is JS Dugas, on Instagram, Jessica S. Dugas. I had also been sharing them to the Breakthrough Show Network Instagram as well. I had done a 6-part series called So You Want to Be a Talk Show Host. And let me tell you about the joy in that, because obviously I'm passionate about being a host, but I'm just as passionate about getting creative about little videos and things like that. So I had actually put these little videos together. I had overlays and I had stickers and I had music, and I was so proud of this little video series. And some of the videos did really, really well on TikTok. So really happy about that. But in that 6-part series, I shared 6 of the things you need to think about before, if the thing has crossed your mind to be a talk show host. Okay, these little videos are going to help you get first thoughts before having a show. So definitely check those out. I'm JS Dugas on TikTok and also Jessica S. Dugas on Instagram. So make sure that you check those out, the whole series. And then that's going to give you a good heads up into what's to come for the webinar on Thursday. So make sure you check that out. What else do we have going on this week? It's a quiet week. So the reason why it's a quiet week on the network this week is because it is the 5th week of the month. And typically a lot of our shows are done like the 1st and 3rd, the 2nd and 4th, or it's something like that. But nobody ever books their shows for the 5th week of the month, because we only have one like every 3 months or so. So it's quiet this week. So I was like, what can we do? So we're doing the webinar. We have Project Joy every day this week. And what else do we have going on? Yeah, I think that's it in and up. Also, the Project Joy community, we're doing the first Joy Shop. We're calling it not a workshop, a Joy Shop, on Friday at 5:00. And then we have our host meeting on Friday night. So still a lot going on, but more behind the scenes than in front of the scene, if you will. So we're going to take a quick break, you guys, and we're going to come back and we're going to go do birthdays. But while I'm gone, I would love for you to share something you're grateful for down in the comments, and we'll be right back after this. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and super excited to be with you on this beautiful Memorial Day Monday here in the U.S. It is May 29th, 2023. Brittany said she is grateful for her ability to feel. I love that. I love that. And sometimes, just in case you didn't know, if you're feeling in a way that you don't like, if you want to feel in a different way, you can ask spirit to intervene and help you feel in a different way if that's what you would like to do. Just putting that out there this morning. Also, Miss Susan said, I am grateful for my husband and his patience. I love that. Yeah, that's a whole vibe. My husband is terribly patient with me, I think, and sometimes not patient, but most of the time, like I think that's part of the beauty of a relationship is you can kind of put up with a lot from each other in different circumstances, and yeah, it's a fun time. What do we have going on today? We have birthdays we have to talk about this morning, and I got to go over all the birthdays from this weekend as well. So I'm going to hope not to pass out on screen. Okay, you guys. John F. Kennedy, President John F. Kennedy, who passed in 1963, had a birthday today. Mel B, you might know her from the Spice Girls as Scary Spice. She has a birthday today. Also, we were just talking about this the last time one of the Jacksons had their birthday. Not the Jacksons from Divine DNA, the Jacksons as in Michael and Janet had a birthday. How Mama Jackson and I can't remember which son it was. One of the sons had the same birthday. And I said, listen, I know about this. When you have a big family, it's bound to happen eventually. My two youngest daughters were born on the exact same day, 2 years apart. So eventually, because there's only 365 days in a year. So eventually, if you have a big enough family, it's going to happen where somebody shares. So we were talking about, Mama Jackson and one of the boys had the same birthday. I can't remember which one it is now, but LaToya Jackson has a birthday today, as well as the oldest Jackson sibling, Rebby Jackson. Both have birthdays today as well. So this didn't happen once, but twice in the Jackson family. So happy birthday to LaToya and Rebby. Laverne Cox, who played Sophia Bursett on Orange is the New Black, among many other things, has a birthday today. And listen, Brittany was like, I was obsessed with it. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want, Brittany. It's what I'll do. In the celebrities in my life over the weekend and today, Mark Hernandez has a birthday today. Lisa Jorgensen, Oliver Smith, Wayne Sutton, Lisa Bryce, Deborah Nettles Stump, Jackie Waters, and Kelly Carlson all had birthdays over the weekend and today. So that's a lot of birthdays. Are we ready to get our birthday song on? Should we do it? Here we go. I'm not going to pat. Let me get prepared here. By the way, I have my joy mug today. Today I choose joy. I choose to be the joy. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John F. Kennedy, Mel B, LaToya Jackson, Rebby Jackson, Laverne Cox, Mark Hernandez, Lisa Jorgensen, Oliver Smith, Wayne Sutton, Lisa Bryce, Deborah Nettles Stump, Jackie Walters, and Kelly Carlson. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today and who celebrated over the weekend. I hope you all had an amazing, amazing birthday. And enjoy the day today. Enjoy the day. I I hope you guys will come join us in the Project Joy community. Go projectjoylive.com and check that out. We're having our first event in that community. Our monthly 2-hour joy shop is happening this Friday. Make sure you get in the community while it's on special. Okay. projectjoylive.com. I hope you will join us on Thursday. If you've ever thought, hey, I might want to do this talk show thing, go to the link that's down in the description of the video or in the comments of the video and join us. You can also go to the breakthroughshownetwork.com and there is a banner there for you to click on. I will be back every day this week for Project Joy Live. And then we've got some good stuff coming up on tap for the month of June. You guys, I am so pumped. We have Beyond 2D. We're continuing the community, the conversation. Oh my gosh, you guys, the conversation we're continuing with Farhan and I about integrity. And next episode, which I think is on June 13th. Yes, June 13th at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we have the fabulous Scott freaking Mason joining us on the show. Okay, it's going to be so good. We also have new episodes of My Way happening with Stuart Elliott, as well as Miss Haley Halleck, who Haley was a guest on the show a few seasons ago on the Breakthrough Show. So really excited to have her on My Way as well. Also, we have new episodes of Rewriting Reality. We have Declutter for Change with Heather Clark, new episodes every Sunday of Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light, and Project Joy Live next month is having a battle of the decades. You guys, are you ready for it? It is going to be so good. We're doing Battle of the Decades. The first week of June, we are talking about the 80s, and then the next week, the 90s, and then the 2000s, then 2010. And we're going to look at all the things joy from those decades. We're going to talk about big news. We're going to talk about fashion, makeup, music, movies, fame, all of that stuff. It's going to be so much fun. So I hope you will join us here live on Project Joy every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I want to thank you all for joining us today, no matter where you are in the world. And I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.